Welcome to Key Travels. My name is Amber Key and I'm a travel agent that lives here in San Antonio, Texas. And I'll be sharing with you videos of different places and things that you can do while you are here in San Antonio. Whether you are visiting or a local like me and you're just trying to discover something new about your own city. Now, of course, right now we are in the Christmas time. It is Christmas season, so there are definitely a lot of activities that you can do right now for this Christmas time. And this series that I'm doing here, which I post on Mondays, is all about what's happening in San Antonio. So I will be letting you know about what you can look forward to do this weekend coming up in San Antonio. Now on Fridays, I will post videos featuring a different activity or event that you can do while you are in San Antonio. This week, this past weekend, I recently did the holiday tour, Christmas lights tour for the Ultralight Tours, which had its ups and its downs. And I will be posting a short, not a full video, but kind of like those little reels that you see on like Facebook and stuff. I'm going to be posting a short about the holiday lights tour. So if you're interested in that, just a quick take on what my opinion of it was. I thought the lights were beautiful. Now, we happened to go on the same day as the Taste of Houston Street. So they did block off a lot of Houston Street, which has the majority of the lights downtown. But the tour that we did, it was about a 45-minute tour. Most of it was spent with us just sitting kind of like in traffic because, you know, downtown traffic is horrible, especially when you block off the most popular street to drive down on Houston Street. So when you block that down, you really do have a ton of different traffic. But you know, the lights we saw were beautiful. I did love seeing them, and they played Christmas carols. I thought we were supposed to get like hot chocolate or something. I could have been mistaken about that. I know you get it for the boat tour, the holiday boat tour that you do for the Coco and Carol tour, for the boat. But I thought you also got hot chocolate for that, but you didn't. But there was Santa before that you got to see. We happened to go on the same night that there is also a Christmas market going on in front of the San Fernando Cathedral. So that was really nice to stop by and look around the market for a little bit. That was a lot of fun. So I did think that it was enjoyable. I wish that there was more lights downtown so you could enjoy it more, because I felt like, you know, there were a lot of buildings that don't have lights, and that kind of did take away from that. So that was my takeaway on the holiday lights tour. Again, look forward to seeing that video. And non-Christmas related, we went to go to the Magic Saloon, which was so much fun. That video is going to be posted on Friday. So make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when that's coming out, because you definitely want to watch this video so you can know all about the Magic Saloon. The Magic Saloon is such a fun place to go. Now, back to what this whole video is for, and that is what's happening in San Antonio. So what is happening in San Antonio this week? Well, on Wednesday, normally I just do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. However, I wanted to talk about Wednesday, December 10th, because at 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Pearl Brewery area, and at that market, which, if you don't know about the Pearl Brewery, it is a historic area. It used to be an active brewery, but it has now become more of a place with boutique shops and some of the best restaurants here in San Antonio. So it is definitely something that should be on your to-do list to see. And for Christmas right now, on Wednesdays, they have a holiday night market. Now, they usually have a farmer's market on Saturday and Sundays, every Saturday and Sunday that you can go to, but between like 9 and 1 or 9 and 2, depending on the day. So they always have a farmer's market on Saturdays and Sundays. But for Christmas, they're having a nighttime one from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Wednesday. So you can go and see that. In addition to that, the Pearl is also one of the places that you can go for ice skating. So you can go there. Ice skating is available from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. So if you want to try doing some ice skating, that is definitely a place to go. And then head over to the market. and maybe grab a bite to eat while you are down there. There are some great restaurants down at the Pearl, so you can just have a great time. Also, I would suggest seeing if you could find a showing or some tickets for Jazz Tex while you are there. Jazz Tex is an underground jazz club. They are absolutely fantastic, so much fun. So yeah, maybe like, you know, do some ice skating, go to the market, grab a bite to eat, go to Jazz Tex, you know, end your evening there. That sounds like a fantastic evening, right there at the Pearl. Oh, I also do want to mention that all of the links for everything that I talk about will be in the description down below. So if you are interested in any of these, don't feel like you have to like hurry up and write stuff down. I will be including a link for everything in the description below. Now, for December 12th and December 13th, there is a Christmas celebration at the Calvary Farms. So this is just a short drive from San Antonio. And they will be having pictures of Santa, a hot cocoa bar, live music, and food trucks. Plus, the best part is they have the cute little farm animals that you can go and you can pet and everything. So, I mean, who doesn't love animals? I love all the Christmas animals that they have, or not Christmas animals, but all the cute little animals. So that is absolutely something that you should go and do. And then also on December 12th, that marks the start of the holiday boat caroling that is along the Riverwalk. So if you are walking along the Riverwalk, they have on the little barges that you can normally go on for a tour. On those barges, they have carolers, and so they'll be going up and down the river, singing carols. And so that's just going to enhance the atmosphere of the Riverwalk so much. Now, on December 13th and 14th at Palo Alto College, there is also the Nutcracker Ballet. Now, there have been several different places that you can go to see the Nutcracker Ballet, Tobin Center, Empire Theater. So there are lots of different showings. This one is at Palo Alto College. And so you can go and get tickets for that as well. Now, on December 13th, there is a free event at Woodlawn Lake Park. They're going to be having a holiday tree lighting ceremony. So you can go there and attend the lighting ceremony, see them light the big Christmas tree there. So that would be a lot of fun. Also on December 13th, another free event that you can go to is Christmas at the Alamo. Now, this one sounds like it'd be so much fun. It is a mix of history that we have, plus a little bit of Christmas. With this event, you'll be able to experience the holiday season through the eyes of the early settlers from the mid-1800s that were here in Texas. This is a family-friendly event, and it will feature period crafts for all ages, so including you can make your own yarn dolls, yarn dolls, and also Victorian greeting cards. In addition, there will be living history demonstrations, such as Christmas storytelling, carol singers, candy making, blacksmithing, leatherworking, and more. So that definitely sounds like a lot of fun. So if you are in the downtown area, head over to the Alamo Plaza and in front of the Alamo and, you know, talk about a good old-fashioned Christmas, you know, have an Alamo Christmas and, you know, experience Christmas in the mid-1800s. That definitely sounds like a lot of fun, and that is a free event. So, I mean, we love the free. We love the free. So go do that. And then on December 13th, there's also going to be a parade. Now, I'm going to mispronounce this city, I'm sure. So it's Helitos or Helitos? I don't know. But the description is going to be down below. So, in the description. So, link will be there. But it's Helotes. I never know how to pronounce any of these things here in San Antonio because all these different words, I think this one is a Spanish word, but I don't know if it's French, English, German, Spanish. I don't know how to pronounce these words, but I think this one is Helitos. So it's going to be a journey to the North Pole. So they're going to be having a Christmas parade. So if you are a fan of parades like I am, definitely head over down there and see the Christmas parade. Now, from December 12th through the 14th, as part of Holidays on Houston Street, there is going to be a Christmas market that you can go to, which is perfect because you can go to the Christmas market, you know, and also the Christmas at the Alamo as well, because it's really close to each other, right down Houston Street, and then you go see the Alamo. It's kind of like an old style, like German Christmas market that they have, where you have like all the tents all kind of look the same and they're all decorated up for Christmas. Now they are having this on Friday from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m., Saturday from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m., or Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. I definitely would suggest that you go during either like Friday evening or Saturday evening, even though it will be less populated. So if you're looking for it to not be quite as populated, going earlier in the day or like Sunday morning would probably be your best bet. Sunday morning from like 10 to 12 or so, it wouldn't be quite as populated. There's not going to be as many people. However, if you can go in the evening, you're going to have all the lights, because all of Houston Street is just all decked out to the nines. There are Christmas lights and decoration and garland everywhere, and lights up above you strand from building to building. So it is definitely magical to go to, and so that would definitely enhance the experience of the market. So I would suggest you go later in the evening if you can. Then also on Sunday, December 14th at Hemisphere Park, there is another Christmas market from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Hemisphere Park. This is at the Yanaguana Garden. Again, I'm sure I said that wrong. I always mispronounce these things. But Yanaguana, I think that's how it's pronounced, Garden, from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. So there's a Christmas market there. So you have several different options on where you can go for the Christmas market that you can go to. Now on December 12th through the 14th at La Vaita. So again, this is right downtown. So if you could go check this out if you were to go to the Christmas market, and you could also do the Christmas at the Alamo. And you can also stop by La Vaita as well, because all of these are very close together within walking distance, within about a 10-15 minute walking distance from each other. So from the 12th through the 14th, there is a setup of a Christmas village that you can walk through. It is absolutely adorable. It has the fake snow and everything. So you definitely should go through there and experience that. I believe this was a student setup. I remember reading about that. There's actually in the description something a little different. Instead of a description about it, there's actually going to be a little link on from their Instagram, so you can kind of get a look on how it is and a little preview, and then go experience it for yourself in person. La Vaita is the historic, it means little village in Spanish, and it is the historic area. Actually, fun fact, Santa Anna and his officers actually stayed there during the whole siege of the Alamo. And now it has a bunch of local artist community area. So a lot of local artists have booths and everything there. So definitely support local, support, these artists, and go and shop around, do a little bit of Christmas shopping while you're there. You also have the River Walk right down below. So you can check out those carolers. So the downtown area is a great place to be this weekend for Christmas, because there's so much going on that you can do. And in addition, now if you are religious, and so Christmas isn't all about jolly old St. Nicholas and everything and ho ho ho, between December 12th and December 14th in Cibolo, there is Christmas in Bethlehem. So this is a recreation of what the city of Bethlehem was like on the night of Jesus's birth. So you can go amongst the hustle and the bustle of Bethlehem, for at that time there will be vendors selling their crafts as well, and you can also hear stories from the gate to the manger. And Bethlehem is packed with all different things that you can see and experience as well, including live animals. There's also going to be a carpenter's workshop as well. Now it is free entry. It is free to enter. And there's also going to be some cocoa and cookies as well that you can get. In addition, there are other things that you can pay for, such as the food trucks and everything as well. So that definitely sounds like a wonderful time. And if you definitely want to do something that shows the meaning of the season, as they say, that would be a great thing to do. Now, on December 13th, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Market Square. Now, again, this is downtown. So, now this is probably from the Alamo, probably about a 25-30 minute walk from the Alamo. So, it is a little bit further away from the Alamo area. Maybe about a 15-minute walk from where that market is going to be on Houston Street. So at Market Square, there is going to be the Grand Talamada Festival, which continues the honored tradition of making tamales. So this is a tamale festival, but there's going to be tamales, and then there's going to be music and everything. This is from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So absolutely, if you are downtown, that is another thing that you can check off. Now, on December 14th, for Trinity University. Now, of course, a lot of people think San Antonio, obviously they think Mexico, and they think the Mexican heritage and stuff here. However, San Antonio is a big, giant melting pot, and we had, Six Flags doesn't get its name just because, the Cape popped it out of thin air. There's actually 6 flags, 6 countries that ruled over, Texas. And so we have so many different heritage here, and one of the main ones is German, which I am of German descent, so this is really great for me. So on December 14th at Trinity University, there is a free event that you can experience a very merry German candlelight Christmas. Now, this is a free Christmas event, as I mentioned, and it is for the entire community, and it tells the Christmas story in German, which I do not speak German, even though I'm German heritage. I do not speak German. Still, I think this may be very interesting to go to. And then it tells the Christmas story in German through scripture, prayers, poetry, and music. And the highlight of the evening is definitely going to be the carols sung by the German choir that will be there. And the service for this begins at 5:30, but they suggest that you do arrive early. There will be a organ recital as well at 5 p.m. So you can arrive early, get a good seat for the very merry German Christmas celebration, and listen to the organ as well. Also, there is going to be a German food truck there as well, so you can get some good German food while you are there, have some German food, celebrate a German Christmas. So if you are of German descent like me, this will probably be something that you definitely should look into. It would be a lot of fun. Now, for the adults out there, for an adult-only event, you can go over to the Flying Saucer on December 13th, and they're going to have a Nightmare Before Christmas bingo. So if you are a fan of Nightmare Before Christmas and you're a fan of bingo, this is the place to go. And just a short drive from San Antonio, over in the Round Rock area, in Round Rock, Texas, you can go to Sherwood Forest Fair. Now, they are having a Celtic Christmas, which normally I love going to Ren Fair. So my family, we go to Ren Fair all the time. And while we are at Ren Fair, we even dress up. So I have my peasant outfit, I have my princess outfit, I have my fairy outfit. We go and we dress up, and this would definitely be something I would go to because they are having a Celtic Christmas. So this is a really good, talk about your old-fashioned Christmas. They are having a Celtic Yuletide Christmas. There are going to be over 30 live bands, 90 different artists that are going to be there. There's going to be Scottish Highland games, archery, which I love doing archery. I'm not good at it, but I love doing it. Plus, of course, there's going to be jolly old St. Nicholas himself is going to be there. Now, if you watched my video from last week, you know that on Thanksgiving I had surgery on my foot. So my foot is all bandaged up right now, and I have to be off of my foot. So, and the Sherwood Forest area is not very wheelchair friendly because there's a lot of dirt that's there, because it is very authentic, kind of look like over there in that area. It's in like a wooded area, so there's a lot of dirt, and it gets muddy if there's been any kind of rain and stuff, and so it's not really good for like wheelchairs or anything like that, which is a shame because I definitely was looking forward to it. I had a Christmas Ren Fair outfit all picked out, red gown, green cape. I had it all picked out, ready to go. But unfortunately, I won't be able to go because I still have stitches on my foot, and I'm not allowed to do a whole lot of walking on my foot. So I am going to miss out on that. But it is a lot of fun, and the Sherwood Forest is one of my favorites. If you haven't been to a Ren Fair, this is a really good one to go to. Of course, they do have the Texas Ren Fair, which is huge. This is not quite as big as the Texas Ren Fair, but it is a good size, and it has the buildings up that look very, medieval buildings and everything. So it is a lot of fun. So now there are other activities that you can do and shows and everything that have been ongoing. So different things like ice at the Marriott, which has Frosty Snowman, and then also Six Flags, of course, for all their Christmas decorations, which I actually have videos on both Six Flags and SeaWorld that I've already posted. So if you're thinking about going to a theme park for the Christmas celebration, I have that. If you can only go to one, Mrs. Claus actually did a video of which park is better for Christmas edition. So go check that out. Go check out the other videos. Go check out my videos for what's happening in San Antonio, both for last week and the week before, even though we're past those weekend, because I do mention towards the end of those videos different things that you can do that are throughout the whole month. So there are different shows and different activities and different places you can go to celebrate Christmas that are throughout the whole month. This time I'm only really talking about things that are happening this weekend. So if you are interested in other things, go check out those other videos. Also, if you like this video, please hit that like button because it helps support my channel, as well as please subscribe as well, because I definitely am hoping to see this channel grow. Right now, I believe as of right now, I'm sitting at 53 followers. So if you could hit that subscribe button, I would love that so much. Let's get me to 100 by Christmas. Can it happen? I don't know. We'll see. With your help, maybe. So yes, hit the subscribe button, share this video as well, notification button so you know when the next videos are coming out. Keep a lookout this week for my short on the trolley tour for the Holiday Lights tour, and on Friday my video for the Magic Saloon that is located at the Alamo Plaza. And also remember, if you are looking to travel to San Antonio or any other destination, please contact me. And remember, I am the key to your best vacation.